Trump intensifies attacks on Zelenskyy amid shifting U.S. policy and looming mineral deal. In a charged political atmosphere, U.S. President Donald Trump has ratcheted up his critique of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy. Amidst these intensifying attacks, a senior White House official hinted that a significant deal regarding Ukraine's rare earth minerals could soon materialize, signaling a substantial shift in U.S. foreign policy towards Ukraine. The backdrop of Trump's criticism is the ongoing Russian invasion of Ukraine, for which he controversially blames the Ukrainian leadership. In a recent interview with Fox News Radio, Trump disparaged Zelenskyy's negotiation tactics and leadership, suggesting that Ukraine's president had little to offer in diplomatic discussions and was insignificant in international meetings. Against this turmoil, Mike Waltz, the White House National Security Advisor, announced that Ukraine is anticipated to sign a deal granting the U.S. access to its crucial mineral resources. This agreement, he said, would be beneficial for Ukraine, providing it with continued support in the conflict. However, the negotiation hasn't been without pressure, as U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent's prior visit to Kyiv involved pushing for a deal where the U.S. would obtain a 50% share in these valuable minerals, a proposal initially refused by Zelenskyy. Trump's stance represents a pivot from the previous administration's strategy under President Joe Biden, which was more focused on reinforcing transatlantic ties and providing unwavering support for Ukraine. Current discourse from the Trump administration includes advisories to NATO stating that Ukraine must reconcile with the loss of territories to Russia since 2014 and must not expect NATO membership, a move that many critics argue leans towards offering significant concessions to Russia before peace talks have even started. This shift has provoked a flurry of responses from global leaders. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz and French President Emmanuel Macron have both signaled a strong European stance, ensuring support for Ukraine's sovereignty. This situation, coupled with Trump's alignment with Russian perspectives in diplomatic dialogues, has heightened tensions with European allies, concerned about a potential weakening in the collective stance against Russian aggression. On the digital front, Trump took to social media to further his narrative, labeling Zelenskyy as a leader without democratic legitimacy, comments that drew sharp retorts from both Ukrainian officials and international figures. Despite the internal martial law imposed due to the ongoing war, which has delayed elections, opinion polls within Ukraine show considerable support for Zelenskyy, underscoring a disconnect between Trump's assertions and the Ukrainian public sentiment. In summary, as the U.S. edges closer to securing a deal on minerals that are essential not just for electronics, but for a variety of other industries, Trump's escalated rhetoric against Zelenskyy paints a complex picture of international relations. This approach not only impacts bilateral U.S.-Ukraine relations, but also influences the broader geopolitical dynamics, particularly with European allies and Russia. The evolving situation requires close monitoring, as developments could have far-reaching implications for regional stability and international diplomatic alignments. Thank you for choosing Satori News.